Live from deep inside August. It's the Geek Show.
Deep in that Augie doggy.
We're in that Augie doggy, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start the show for hell's sake. There we go.
Augie doggy.
Augie doggy and doggy daddy.
Doggy Daddy, yes.
What?
I was going to say, we're the only two who probably get that
I
reference.
don't know. I don't
My
get it.
son, my son, my son.
What's a drive-in?
What's a drive-in she wants to know? Rebecca Frost is here.
I'm but a child. And
You're a child in college.
guess what? I got an A in statistics
Oh, nice.
and a B plus in my history class. I'm furious about it.
Oh,
Professor was allergic to giving out hundo percents.
Did you forget to do the reading?
No, I did all the reading. I did so much reading.
Okay.
How much reading did you do?
yeah, was
So
he-
much.
Was he being nitpicky or?
Yeah, he's just for a general education course, a little too strict in the grading rubric.
Yeah.
All right. Robert Neal, everybody. Rob is here.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Let's see. What's that on your shirt? Lightning bolt.
Lightning Bolt.
Lightning
Who's
bolt.
it getting?
Is that a Flash shirt?
It is not. This is a Woot.com shirt
Oh.
called A Dark and Stormy Night.
I think this
Oh,
is a Woot.com shirt, too.
Well, your twinners, Quad
Yeah.
T, Too Tall Tony.
I got a lot of Woot.com shirts. That's good stuff right there.
They
The
do.
quality is okay for the fabric, but I usually get them really cheap, so
No.
can't complain.
Well,
Oh,
Well,
and
our
please
host.
don't forget our host.
That's
Oh.
right. Mr.
Yes.
Kerry Jackson.
not wearing a Woot shirt.
Nope.
Hey, did you guys see we all kind of coordinated our fits?
Oh, a little bit. A little
Yeah.
bit. Let's see.
Bald and bearded. Beige
Black
and-
shirts.
Beige and,
Beige,
Rob and
beige, and beige.
Rob and I coordinate bald and bearded every day.
Yeah.
this is true.
All right. Let's begin. I don't know if you saw this or not, but James Gunn is rushing out the Superman to be available to buy. Certainly digitally. The physical form is September 23rd for Superman on your Blu-rays.
And that is one I will pick up physical copy of for sure.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
you'll be good to do that because it's got a lot of extras.
I've been watching some of the clips from the behind the scenes stuff. How fun to watch a director actually do directing stuff.
I know, right? But it's out this weekend. You can buy it digitally. And among all the special selections for the Superman home release is the first look at a series of animated shorts starring Krypto the Superdog.
Yay.
It's in the spin-off series, Krypto Saves the Day. The adorable rascal, it says here, gets into his own heroic hijinks around Metropolis. First of the shorts was School Bus Scuffle, but it was mostly Krypto versus a pigeon.
Is it a super
And it was-
pigeon?
And no,
Just a regular
pigeon.
Now,
Have you not watched this yet, Tony?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, my
I haven't-
goodness.
I haven't
It's
I
seen
just
it.
barely
quite
caught up
fun.
on Star Trek.
it's quite good. There are more coming. Krypto Saves the Day shorts, Halloween Havoc, Package Pandemonium, Coastal Catastrophe. And they will roll out through the rest of the year.
And
I
you
do
left
have
out
a-
the best part. Crypto is not voiced by Dwayne Johnson.
I do have a question. So here Clark Kent is seen taking Krypto to the beach. Krypto still in his super uniform. Clark Kent in his Clark Kent uniform.
Oh,
That's
that could be a
good
problem.
point. Yeah.
That could be a problem.
Don't mean to be nitpicky over this animated show.
Maybe the
But
collar
you're
is
going
the
to be.
hypnotic collar.
Yeah.
Maybe. Eric is asking where you see these. There's only one available for the general public right now, and it's on Fandango. So if you just search,
Fandango.
yeah,
Fandang,
So if you,
yes.
if you just search, Krypto Saves the Day, it'll probably come up.
And on YouTube, you can search the same thing because other outlets have picked it up and
okay.
are also distributing it as well.
There you go.
Nice.
Also in the DC news, They dropped Peacemaker Season 2's Red Band trailer, which we can't play for you here because we get kicked off YouTube for some reason. I don't know.
Let me tell you, I didn't know I could be more excited for this season 2. of
Really?
Peacemaker.
It's,
This Red Band trailer got me good.
It debuts this week, August 21st, HBO Max, with a whole lot of explaining to do because somehow James Gunn has got to bring his character out of the Snyderverse and into the Gunverse? Do we call it
Gunniverse.
Gunniverse?
Well, you could just say the DC from the DCEU into the DCU.
There you go.
All right.
DCGU, DC Gun Universe.
In the trailer, it turns out another pocket dimension really does exist. It happens to be located in Peacemaker's daddy's room.
Well, yeah, he introduced us to it in the first
Last
season.
Yeah.
When he opened the closet door and there was a whole bunch of prototype
Hall of
suits.
Helmets.
Yeah,
That's right.
prototype helmets, yeah.
Well, as soon as this information gets out, Rick Flag Sr. uses it as an excuse to exact revenge on the guy who killed his son, Peacemaker.
Yeah, can't say that I blame him.
You know, regardless of how much he's changed since Suicide Squad. With the option to literally peace out into another timeline, Peacemaker considers taking on his mantle into a better world for him, one that does not want him dead. But that would mean leaving behind all of his friends. So that's where we're at with this season.
So I'm betting that this pocket universe, when they show clips of it, there's doors everywhere.
Yeah.
And this is, I think, an in-between universe that leads to all these other different alternate
Oh, you mean the
universes.
bleed?
Yeah, basically a visualized representation of the bleed other than just big red clouds.
Monsters, Inc.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah, like that. But at San Diego Comic-Con, though, it was in one of the panels. It was released that Peacemaker exists in a very likely deteriorating universe.
Okay.
So Harcourt and friends have hit a new low since Waller blacklisted them. Their world is falling apart, and in the trailer, Eagly appears to be fine. So don't worry about that.
Of all the characters, Eagly was the one I was least worried about.
August 21st on HBO Max is when that comes back. Now, also James Gunn said that the reason that he's rushing the Superman release out is because he wanted everybody to be able to see Superman and then see Peacemaker. And it was just the scheduling thing, and that's all.
And there's confirmed Green Lantern and Hawk Girl show up in Peacemaker.
In
Oh,
Peacemaker,
heck
yes.
yes.
Yes. But also during a recent interview, when he's talking about this, he also confirmed the whereabouts of Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn will be revealed down the line, he said, in a future DCU project.
Translation, we're still negotiating.
Yeah.
He also says that he's always looking for a place to put Bloodsport and figuring that out. So we'll see what happens. That's Idris Elba. Also speaking to the Hollywood Reporter at the Peacemaker Season 2 red carpet, he's really chatty, this James Gunn fella. He is now calling what he is now calling the Superman Saga, his next Superman-centric movie project that is not explicitly Superman 2. He says, I've already finished the treatment for the Next Day story in what I call the Superman Saga. The treatment's done.
What's
which
the
means
treatment? What does that mean?
A script treatment.
It's like a spec script, like a spec script.
Outline kind of a thing.
Yeah.
He says it's very, very worked out treatment. I'm working on that and hoping to go into production not too far away from today, he said.
Oh.
So we'll find out. But that would be nice to see Margot Robbie come back as Harley Quinn. I thought she did
Oh, yeah.
a fine job.
Sure do love her.
Yes, indeed. Once she gets done with this Attack of the 50-Foot Woman thing, which I really want to see.
Well, and she's also doing Emerald Fennell's version of Wuthering Heights, which people have screened it, and a lot of the feedback is not good.
Really?
They're saying it's extremely tone deaf and not really adherent to the spirit of the book.
Really?
Oh, wow.
So, of course, I have a copy of it checked out, and I'm going
you'll-
to start listening to it.
You'll bring us up to date on Wuthering
Yeah, I
Heights.
will. I'll report back.
All right, let's take care of some housekeeping here real quick. Of course, our Patreon. is available. GeekShowGotThisCovered.com is the place you go to help out the show. We currently don't have any advertising. That may have to change. We'll see, because we got to pay for this thing. But you do get the after party at our Patreon. You also get the TV show in space early, and videos and other things. And we're Tony and I were talking about hopefully bringing something else to the Patreon, something interesting that we think that you hardcores will really, really like.
Gonna look at it.
Yeah, we're going to look at that. So that's GeekShowGotThisCovered.com. Also, Geekshow.store is where you can get our merch. That also helps the show. Helps. The cloud isn't free,
The cloud's expensive.
Cloud's expensive. So Geekshow.store. And also, speaking of expensive, you'll notice that Lee George Cade is not here with us today. But he's going in for more surgery this week. And we're hoping for the best, but that is very expensive. So there's his Venmo. This money goes directly to Lee and his family to help pay for the bills. There's no percentage taken off the top or anything. Every penny goes right to the Cade family to help pay for their bills. And we wish him a speedy recovery. Hey, everyone, it's Jay Whitaker.
Jay slipped in.
Oh, Jay, we can't hear you.
Your voice, though.
You look so
I'm
pretty,
just teasing. What's up?
Oh, hey, there he is.
Got your ass.
Got us.
Got him.
Yeah, I
Jay.
did. I did all my settings.
It's one of my favorite old internet clips.
It's such a good one. Hey guys, it's really good to see you. I'm in port for a little bit, so the Wi-Fi is working
Where?
pretty solid.
Where? Where?
I'll tell you later.
Docs. We're going to try to dox you in this live stream.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, I'll tell you later. No, I'm in Miami. I'm just being.
Bienvenido, ami.
Oh.
So.
Jay, you're here just in time for the Deadpool news. I don't know.
Yeah, no, trust me. You look. I'm gonna show up for my boy Wade. Okay.
That's right. Ryan Reynolds didn't get a chair in that big cast reveal that was God, that seems like forever ago. But he teased on social media. It seems that he wasn't trolling his fans. He posted this, as you can see on our YouTube channel, the anarchy symbol over the Avengers symbol. And the Hollywood Reporter has dug into it, and they're saying, yes, he's in Doomsday. Deadpool will be in Doomsday.
Sometimes I feel like this is just Ryan Reynolds acting beyond the reins of Disney. And he's like, what if I, Ryan Reynolds, just generated my own news cycle?
See, I was thinking the same thing. If you see an announcement from Ryan Reynolds, this guy knows marketing so well that either A, it's happening, or B, he's gathering steam to make it happen.
Into existence.
That could be it, because I mean that's how we got the Deadpool movie in the first place. Is he made it happen? That's interesting. Yeah, because Marvel has not commented. Of course, they wouldn't. But
they're too busy going.
They're too busy trying to figure out how to end Doomsday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jeez.
But let's not forget what Reynolds himself said. Don't expect him to actually be joining the Avengers team, though. This is something that he has said. He said, I don't think he should be an Avenger or an X-Men. Or an X-Man, member of the team. I think Deadpool works so well appearing with the X-Men and Avengers, but he always needs to stay an outsider. His ultimate dream is to be accepted and appreciated, but he can't be accepted. His coping mechanism of deflecting shame through humor only works when used to pave over his many inadequacies. If and when he does become an Avenger and X-Men, that's the end of his journey.
Okay.
And Jay is here for that.
Yeah.
He's here for that.
I'm gonna say what a lot of white allies would say to me. Jay or Carrie, you spoke a lot of truth to power on that.
Well, maybe this is where that clip of him holding Thor and crying comes from.
Oh,
I'm just putting it out there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do not know. I just remember that in Deadpool and Wolverine was a great scene. Thor is presumably dead, and he's crying at the sky.
I gotta admit though that is a great character analysis of that. Like, so spot on. Oh,
he clearly knows and understands the character.
He gets it.
Yeah.
Speaking of the MCU, did you guys see Bo DeMeo going off on social media this week about how stuff is handled in regards to creating things for the MCU?
No,
Tell me.
It's not great. He essentially breaks it down that like the executive producers have their assistants reading comics that they already don't have time to read, and then coming up with a document about like basically the bullet points of the comics that they are reading, and then the producers and the creatives work off of that document instead of doing the research and the homework themselves. There's a lot of blasting of the current state of the MCU and how unhappy he is, and everyone's like, okay, but is this just a distraction from your critiques about how the reasons why you were fired?
Yeah,
hard to say.
Hard to say. Just kind of it seems.
But I would also say though, if that is correct, I would think that then the person in charge would read the comic book that the assistant said, here are the bullet points.
Well, that's how it should work.
I mean, surely they're not so goddamn busy that they can't read 5 issues of comics.
Not
on a
everybody
Saturday.
is James Gunn.
That's true. That is
I feel
true.
like James Gunn has 36 hours in a day, not 24.
Well, it's a standard 30. What is it? Standard 37-hour day cycle that he uses, like in Men in Black.
I'll be honest with you. I wish, time travel here, I wish that the people at Marvel would have said, Kevin Feige, why don't you go sit on a beach for a while? Let's give this job to James Gunn. I wish that would have happened.
Well,
But they haven't fired Superman or Creature Commandos.
That's true. I mean, they're really good. They're really good. But
it's like the comments I've seen about people saying, "Oh, I wish Trevor Moore was around to see Zach Kreger's weapons." We wouldn't have weapons without Trevor Moore passing away.
That's true.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry. So I haven't seen Weapons yet, but I have questions because, as you know, I have friends from different cultures. Melanin deficient people love this movie. Melanated people are like, "What the hell is this?" Like,
interesting.
At least that's in my story. Yeah, my yeah. I have no idea. Like, I have not seen it yet.
I know Jordan Peele wanted to make this movie.
Right, and like I don't know if that's why maybe it's not getting the response with certain demographics, but
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know
what to tell you.
Yeah, I just look. Well, Rebecca, your hair is nice, and you have opinions on movies.
Well, and she's seen it too. So
yeah.
Oh shit! Somebody's calling me. Hold on, sorry.
All right.
Listen to do you guys hear this fucking ringtone?
Excuse me.
Nice. Yeah, what is
it? It's soothing.
Yeah. What is that?
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll get that.
Okay.
All right. We're done talking about Deadpool anyway. So
yeah.
Now this was kind of the big news this week as far as the business of show. This whole Paramount Skydance situation. The people from Skydance have made statements about here's the things that we own, and we're going to continue. We own Jason Bourne now. We're going to do more Jason Bourne movies.
Oh, we don't need that.
We don't need that. But they also
do we need 7? Do we need 7 or 8 Mission Impossible movies?
I was gonna say, I think the
Jason
Jason
but those
Bourne...
are silly. Those are silly. Jason Bourne is so serious.
Well, I think the Bourne universe has a lot of stories to tell still. They don't necessarily have to be around Jason Bourne.
So the executives are sifting through their IP to prioritize what to do with these new toys that they got. And CEO David Ellison said the number one studio for filmmakers and talent in the world is going to be Paramount. He also said that Star Trek is a high priority when talking about movies. He was involved with Star Trek Into Darkness, and I guess he's a Star Trek fan. Now Simon Pegg, called this as soon as the acquisition happened. He says, as for right now, this is Deadline. As for right now, they're developing a film that includes brand new characters that Andor director Toby Haynes is on board to direct, with Seth Grahame-Smith writing, Simon Kinberg and J.J. Abrams producing. But we've known about that one. That's the Origins of Starfleet movie that has been percolating since a couple of years now. It's a good reminder of the project, though. He also said we have another installment with Captain Kirk, Spock, and the rest of the usual characters returning that Abrams will be producing, and Steve Yockey is writing. So Star Trek 4 is what we're talking about.
Kelvin 4.
Okay.
Kelvin 4, yeah.
Okay.
I'll
try to be excited about it.
I'm happy about. Rebecca, obviously, not so much.
Did you see, as part of this whole Paramount thing, did you see the Duffer Brothers have left Netflix and have gone over to Paramount?
Yeah.
The Duffer Brothers, if you're not familiar, Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm. So who knows what they'll do over there?
I swear to God, if they do a Star Trek where it starts with children and it takes 20 years to develop 3 seasons.
Oh, Prodigy.
Yeah.
They don't even need it upside down. They could just go to the mirror universe.
Now, our inside sources say that they're really going to focus on movies, not so much on TV.
That's a bummer to me because the long form storytelling of Star Trek, especially right now, is just top tier.
And it's the purest form of Star Trek.
So good.
It really is. Also, at the Star Trek Las Vegas convention, which was this past weekend, Rebecca Romaine was talking about Strange New Worlds, our favorite Star Trek show right now, said that the Enterprise's journey, the 5th and final season wasn't always going to be a 5th and final season. They were talking about ending the show with a movie. Probably not in theaters, probably just on Paramount Plus, like Section 31. But she said that it would have been just 2 hours.
Oh, no, thank you. I'm glad they stick with the TV.
So anyway, there's that information.
What do we got going in the background?
Jay, what are you watching?
Yeah, what are you doing, Jay?
Jay?
Hello?
Jay.
Okay. Also, and this is good news for me, because I've been very upset that the classic Looney Tunes were not on HBO Max anymore. Well, around 700 of the Looney Tunes Warner Brothers Animation Classics catalog have found a home.
On Tubi?
On Tubi.
Not Tubi.
This is 2 cartoons I'm excited for on Tubi because if you remember, they also have the Jackie Chan adventures I talked about.
I forgot about that.
How could you?
It's the Jackie Chan adventures. Come on.
It was pretty. It was kind of fun. I have to admit. I'll give Tony that one.
Yeah, over 700 episodes of the classic Looney Tunes from the HBO Max Media Library. I bring this up because this is yet another story of studios that don't know what to do with their IP.
I know.
Well,
and the extra dumb part about this is the easiest thing you could have done. Just make them all available on your streaming platform. Done.
It makes your streaming platform more valuable, doesn't it?
Exactly.
I mean, are you making more money with Tubi leasing this from you or whatever the deal is that you have? I don't know.
Well, does it come down to one of the reasons I know was royalties having to be paid to actors? Does that apply to voice actors as well? Because if that's the case,
depends on their contracts.
Sure, because if that's the case, most of these people for the classic Looney Tunes, it's not going to matter because they are no longer around.
Well, and I imagine that back in the day when Mel Blanc was doing all the voices, there was no contract necessarily. I'm sure it was just, here we'll pay you to come in, be Porky Pig for a day.
But I'm curious. as to like how far back or how far forward they go with the Looney Tunes, because it could be some of if there's the newer ones, so to speak. Those contracts are going to be negotiated with, well, if this plays, there should be some kind of royalties associated with it, et cetera. And I know that a lot of the studios that are removing their content to be played elsewhere is because then they don't have to pay the royalties.
Now the article that I read here, which I thought that it was very clever of them to point this out, Tubi swept in to save them. This mirrors the plot of Space Jam 2, where the Toons franchise was going to be threatened with deletion off the fictional Warner 3000 streaming service, but was saved by Jordan and LeBron.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So yeah, anyway. It's all part of reality. Anyway, all right. Moving on. Sad to see that Resident Alien was canceled, of course, because Alan Tudyk is a delight. But he was on a podcast recently, and he was being interviewed about all of his career, and he had an interesting story to tell.
I saw this.
Yeah. Tudyk played Sonny, the lead robot in iRobot. But there's a good chance you didn't know that because it wasn't well publicized.
Why is that, Carrie?
He explained, after a test screening for the film, the audiences gave his character Sonny a higher score, likability-wise, than Will Smith's character Dell. Once that happened, he found himself no longer part of the press tour.
Oh my gosh, they went that far even.
They went that far. A lot of people did not know I did Sonny the Robot in iRobot, and there's a reason. They were doing, and he tells the story. Alan, you're testing higher than Will Smith, and then I was gone. I was done. No publicity. My name not mentioned. I was shocked. I was like, wait, nobody's going to know I'm in this.
Okay.
I put a lot into the performance.
I'd forgotten that his character's name was Sonny. Mm-hmm. But this makes something else now make a lot more sense from a Will Smith perspective. He had an album that came out in the past. It was pre-slap, so like 2019, 2020.
Is that how we delineate his
this
career?
Is how we, yeah.
Pre-slap, post-slap?
Pretty much.
2025, we're still talking about the slap.
But he had a song on there called Here He Comes, which was done to the tune of the Spider-Man theme. And in there, he's talking basically about his parts of his career. And he makes a reference to went from scenes with Uncle Phil to scenes with Sonny. And I never knew what the Sonny reference was until this.
Oh.
So now I'm wondering if he was referencing Tudyk in that song. Because this would have been well after iRobot.
Yeah.
Well, so this album came out in 2005.
Right.
And iRobot came out in 2004.
Oh, okay. So right after.
So wait. So Alan Tudyk, they got rap beef now.
Yes. Yes. But I also want you to realize that he went from Sonny, this robot, to K2SO. And I'm thinking K2SO would whoop Detective Spooner's ass 8 Ways from Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Anyway, so that
But
I found
but
that.
Sonny, but Sonny more quicker and agile. Like
Now, a fight between Sonny and K2SO, yeah.
Oh, sure.
But like, here's the thing. Okay, just hypothetical. K2YSO or PDF or whatever his name is would
PDF.
he would insult Spooner, Detective Spooner, way more. Like,
Oh, sure.
he's not naive. I think that. Oh man, I would have loved that. That would have been better movie. Better movie.
Anyway, something to think about. I keep bringing up K-pop Demon Hunters.
Man,
Here's the
it's
thing
so
about
good.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
It's so good.
Anytime somebody brings up this movie in conversation with me, it's a man. I have never once heard a woman bring this movie up to me.
Because it was my niece. It was my
over.
nieces that turned. Yeah, my nieces turned me on.
Because the
to
girls will do it.
it. Yeah.
Wait, are
No,
your
but it's
girls
always
gonna
men. It's always men, and more often also dads
Well, because they watch it with their daughters.
because they watch with their daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I
anyway,
don't have a daughter, but I watched it. Yeah, it's good.
well, this thing is so huge. But on August 23rd through the 24th, select theatrical run for the Netflix movie. It's going to be one of those sing-along events.
Here's my question. Because this movie is so popular,
Yeah.
are they, and by they I mean Netflix, releasing this movie in theaters to get an established theatrical run so that they can submit it for awards considerations.
They should. They should. Animation
Is it
wise, they should. Soundtrack wise, 100%. This soundtrack is full of bops.
Well, it just made the top 10 list for the Billboard 200.
Wow.
Golden became a #1 hit.
Oh, I thought this was like a series. It's one.
No,
movie?
it's a movie.
It's a one-shot.
One movie.
Nah, bro.
Oh.
No, well, okay. So they're actually, to clarify, there are 9 stories written. So there's a whole saga, and so from what I've understood on this, and
Netflix is all in on this, so you're going to see all of them.
you're going to see at least 6 or 7 more of these, and
Yeah. Cool. Netflix does this thing, though, that I've noticed where they only get really on board with the project after it's proven itself.
Yeah.
Well, hasn't this so far? I mean, it's huge.
No, it
everywhere.
has, but I'm just saying it would be nice if Netflix would proactively get on board with some of their projects.
Yeah.
have you heard of capitalism?
Dude, tell me about it.
Well, I know that they do not advertise their stuff properly. They really don't. And there's a famous story where there was a movie that somebody did for Netflix. I can't remember who it is. And they called the person at Netflix that they knew and says, why am I not seeing billboards? I'm seeing billboards all over town for this and this and this and this. Why am I not seeing billboards for our thing? And the person at Netflix, it was a very higher up, said, yes, we will get on that. And they bought one billboard that was next to the actress's house.
Oh, my God.
And that was it.
Wow.
Okay,
They don't promote well.
That's funny though.
They do not
That's some
promote
goo-
well.
Not if
that's
you're that
goofy.
actress.
Yeah. I'll have to find out who that actress was, but or it was a director. It was probably, I think it was a director now that I think about it. I got to find that story and bring it to you. Anyway, so K-pop Demon Hunters, you can go and, a bunch of dads and girls singing along to the show.
Oh, boy.
But isn't it nice that dads have something to bond with their daughters with? Isn't that nice?
Isn't it nice to see
Yes, it
dads
is.
doing
As the
dad
only person
stuff?
here who can talk to that. Yes, it is.
It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. All right.
100% of our applicable panelists agree. It is nice.
Yeah, it's nice, bro.
Netflix, back to Netflix. One Piece.
Okay.
We haven't even seen season 2 yet, and they've said, "Oh, we're all in for season 3 with this live-action One Piece show." Has anybody here watched it?
I liked
I've
it a
watched a
lot
couple
more than
episodes.
I watched the whole thing. I liked it a lot more than I thought.
What
It's
is the One Piece?
I don't know. I haven't got far
I don't
enough.
know, but there's 1,000 episodes. How
Oh,
you
yeah,
gonna call
no.
it One Piece when there's over 1,000 episodes?
Well, that's the anime.
Final Fantasy. Yeah, no, the
This is the live action.
Live action only has 1 season so far, and I thought it was really good. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so it's and it's apparently doing very, very well as well.
I have a question on that because as a so I wanted to watch anime with my son, and I was talking about, hey, so should I just start One Piece? And he goes, no, because it's just gonna take you forever. And
Has he ever heard of Dragon Ball Z?
I
I
said
don't
the
think
same
Dragon
thing.
Ball Z even has that many episodes.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z doesn't have as many episodes.
Or the
as One
Dragon
Piece,
Ball
but-
Saga, rather.
right?
even
But
then.
long story short,
Dragon Ball
is
Z?
this? Do I need to watch if I watch the live action? Is it
Just
gonna
start
be
with the
sub-
live action. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
do
Thank
the
you.
live
I
action.
think you'd be fine with that.
I don't feel like I missed anything or story wise or whatever. It's really good. Give it a shot.
Kyle
Okay,
and Tack
thanks.
in the chat room say that the One Piece is the treasure at the end of the quest. It's the name of the biggest pirate treasure, and whoever finds it will be king of the pirates.
Okay, there we go. I do remember them saying that in the season. Actually, now that
I guess
say
you
it.
just can't declare yourself the pirate king.
No,
you
you
have
gotta-
to earn it.
That's right.
I like that.
Well,
There
the
are
thing
some-
that makes
some
this
rules.
it's all about pirates and non-pirate ships, and then they have these things, these fruits that are scattered throughout the world. That if you eat them, they give you special abilities. Devil fruit, I think, is what they're called. And so a lot of the characters have these weird abilities because they've eaten these devil fruits, but sometimes they come with downsides as well.
Excuse me, Pac-Man ripoff.
All right.
All right. And finally, this. I think I got this on IO9. Their headline was Marvel's best movie of the year is coming to streaming soon. They just declared Thunderbolts.
Where is the lie?
I was gonna say I agree.
Yeah. August 27th, you'll be able to watch it on Disney Plus. Yeah, kind of interesting. Yeah,
Kind of interesting.
Maybe it is. I don't. See, now I got to watch it again and compare it to Fantastic Four to decide.
Thunderbolts is pretty damn good, I've got to say.
It was really good, yeah.
But I really enjoyed FF by the same token, as evidenced by my ball over here.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so August 27th for Thunderbolts, the Bad Guy is Inside You movie.
He was inside
What
us
if
all,
the villain
all
was
along.
mental health?
The villain is mental health. Let's see what you all consumed. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. What movies did you see?
Well, I'll get to it.
Nobody 2 opened this weekend.
It sure did. But
Did you see
before I talk, give me. I have other things I want to mention.
Okay.
I read that book about the Romanovs. I really want to talk about it. I read this book called The Romanovs 1613 to 1918, all about the 300-year dynasty of the Romanovs, and that was super fascinating. That's all. TV started the first 2 episodes of Alien Earth.
Yes.
Oh, so good.
My official takeaway is it's good, but is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
I feel like I need a couple more episodes before I can pass an official judgment, but I feel like it's doing a lot. It's doing a lot, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, all I can say is, everyone knows I'm an Alien fan. I loved it, but here's the true seal of approval. Sue is all in on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the wife is all in on it. So,
And I like Alien stuff. I'm not a big fan, but man, the first episode had me. I was in, and then the second episode, you see other crazy stuff,
ripped you to shreds.
and
I'm
they
just
end,
not
they end
liking
with
the brother.
They end with a Tool song. Oh, that was it for me. I was done.
For those that
Tony's
don't watch our
biased.
podcast, for those that don't watch the podcast and listen to it, you should have seen the way that Tony just leaned back and was like,
Oh,
He like ascended.
I
Yes, you
messaged
ascended
everyone
and
after
you
when I
gl-
said, I think I need a cigarette after that Tool song.
He
at the end.
did. He did. I am really liking our friend Timothy Oliphant in it. I think he's doing some really great stuff. I don't like the brother. The brother's pissing me off.
You recognize him though?
Oh yeah, he's Nemec.
Yeah, from
He's
first
Mr.
season of
Manifesto.
Andor.
Yeah. I don't know, but he's pissing me off. Okay, so movies I watched from earlier this year, one that came out, Dangerous Animals. It's a horror movie starring Jai Courtney. Jai Courtney owns a boat and he kills people on it and feeds them to the sharks.
Oh yes.
Great. I thought it was great.
wait, what?
This sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
It was it was fun until
That's not fun. I
until
work on boats.
the worst CGI I've
on
ever
this
seen in
boat?
my entire life during the climactic moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, though. We just watched Star Trek Insurrection, and that's got some questionable CGI.
I don't know, you guys. Oh my god, I didn't even mention Strange New Worlds. We can talk about it in the after party, but because we have to.
Now that we can.
But Strange New
Thanks,
Worlds
Tony.
this week.
Hey,
Ooh,
I did my job.
Ooh.
Yeah, we in the after party. I think we'll do kind of a spoiler-rific deep dive of Strange New Worlds. I think.
Because that's a spicy Star Trek. Okay, Netflix. Speaking of Netflix, Jendy Tartakovsky has a new animated movie out called Fixed, and it's a raunchy cartoon about dogs who aren't neutered, and one of the dogs is about to get neutered, so they go out on a night on the town, and here's the thing.
Yeah, I watched the trailer for it and I went, nope.
Here's the thing. This type of comedy has to either be really, really, really raunchy or not at all. And so it is really, really, really raunchy. And I don't know who it's for.
It sounds like animated dogs do The Hangover.
Kind of.
sounds
Kind
like.
of. And a friend of mine said I wanted to call it like a stoner comedy, but that would be disrespectful to stoners.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, so Here's the problem. I really do want to see more Jendy Tartakovsky animation in my life again, but not like this. Please, for the love of God, not like this. Okay, Nobody 2.
All right.
Bob Odenkirk is back, baby, and he's busy trying to pay off his debts from the first movie. So he's constantly pew, 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 punch, punch, punch. And he's like, I need a break because it's putting a strain on his family as well. And so they decided to take a vacation to a place he went as a kid. And wherever he goes, there he is, right? Mm-hmm. He will stumble into trouble. And that's what he does on this family vacation. Listen, we're not reinventing the wheel here. It's just a fun action movie.
Yeah.
I do want to mention when I went to go see it, I went to one of those public screenings, and a woman brought 5 children, all under the age of 6.
Oh my God!
To the row in front of us. One of them was a babe in arms.
This is not the movie for that.
And 5 minutes goes, and then it's obvious this movie is extremely violent, and she picks up the kids and they all walk out, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Do you look at the movie before you buy a ticket? Nah.
I think it's Tuesday and it's a free movie.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what happens.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun. I really Bob Odenkirk's just such a phenomenal guy. If you haven't read his memoir, comedy
so
drama, it's extremely good.
That's my recommend.
I'm about halfway through it. Yeah,
it's extremely good. I really like it because he talks about how much he hated his time at SNL, and that's kind of refreshing to hear because you don't ever really hear someone say, "I fucking hated being at Saturday Night Live," and he's given it his all. This movie does suffer from this type of action movie directorial style where as the fight scene is happening, the camera is also moving way too fast, so it makes it easier to edit, I suppose. But it's fun. Christopher Lloyd never once takes his glasses off. His sunglasses.
Why would
Rebecca,
you?
quick question there.
Yeah.
On the fight scenes, because of the way they cut the camera angles in the scenes, did you get any sense of the fight choreography? Because I often find that when they do that, the fight choreography is lacking. So they're using the jump cuts to kind of be like, "Don't worry about that."
Yeah. Or you mean like Iron Fist?
The thing
I'm not saying.
the choreography. Well, that's the thing too. As I was watching it, I was like, I would like to see more of the choreography itself, and rather than the movement of the cameras.
But do you think maybe it's because you also have a 62-year-old star doing the action?
But he's really given it his all.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's. There's some scenes where you can tell he's actually doing pretty well.
I think
Carrie,
it might be
I have a counter for you.
combination. Yeah.
2 words: Jackie Chan.
Oh yes, well, okay.
I think
Rumble in the Bronx.
This is really nitpicky too. This is something that this production company in particular, 87 North, does because they are a production company founded by stunt people. And so it's very heavily focused on stunt work and action stuff. And I have noticed this in a couple of other movies that this is something that they do. Again, who cares? Who cares about that? Just me. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. If you liked Nobody.
Yeah, I'm there for Bob Odenkirk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have 2 more words for you, Carrie. Tom Cruise. He's 63.
63. Okay.
Yeah, but he's a genetic
Tom Cruise.
anomaly.
He's Tom Cruise. Yeah, I got that. But I'm just saying, I never realized that Odenkirk is not Jackie Chan or Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
but I mean, there are also older actors and stunt people who do the work and or do the fight scenes, do the choreography, the whole 9 yards. So yes, you could be right. It could be the making the camera work for Odenkirk as opposed to him working for the camera.
That's all I'm speculating. I haven't seen
Vanity Fair does a video series where actors will talk about scenes from their past works, and they uploaded one with Bob Odenkirk this week, and it was really fun to listen to him talk about his past work. So like his time on Mr. Show, his time on Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. But then he does talk about a specific fight scene within Nobody too. And he cares a lot about how this scene comes across and the meaning behind it. It very good if you like watching actors break down their scenes.
All right.
Yep.
Anything else? Is that good?
No, that's all.
Right. Who's next?
I'll go.
All right.
We talked about Alien Earth. So good. We talked a little bit about Strange New Worlds. We're going to talk about it more after. So good. I found this. It was recommended to me by a friend. A show on. Don't laugh. The CW app. It's called Good Cop, Bad Cop, and it's actually pretty good. It's like a comedy, procedural cop show in a small town with a sister and a brother that are on the same. They're both detectives for the small town, and their dad is the sheriff, and their dad is played by Clancy Brown, and it's pretty funny actually. I was liking it more than I thought I would. So if you want, it's easy watching. You don't have to think too hard. Just some funny stuff, and if you like cop procedural stuff, then give it a shot. Still watching King of the Hill. Oh, show's so good. We just watched the episode when Hank gets confused for being a pimp in Ireland.
That's a great one.
It's such a good episode.
That's a great episode, Tony.
Just all timer. Movie wise, guys, I watched a musical.
He's doing it again for those who are listening.
A musical.
Okay, which one?
It's called Wicked.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I watched it last night too.
Did you really?
Too. Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing.
This goof ass movie.
I liked it. I actually liked it.
Have you heard of this thing called West Side Story?
Jay's out.
I'm not out. I'm just saying it's a goof ass movie.
It was goofy for sure, but that's what I liked about it. It actually made me laugh a few times, and the story. I'm kind of interested in the story, and in so much that I think I will actually go see the second one in theaters.
Whoa!
When it comes out, I know.
Wow!
Big man on movie theater campus here.
I know. Seeing a musical on purpose in
Wow.
theaters.
Make sure you don't go to one of those public screenings.
I know. I was going to say something. Rebecca said that. She's like, I was at one of those public screenings. Like,
I'm just saying they attract a certain kind of crowd.
Well, not a special critics private screening.
You're not wrong, Rebecca. You're not wrong.
Thank you, Carrie.
I did those for
Rebecca.
years, and it was
Rebecca,
our opinions coming to you from high upon Mount Doom.
Right.
Rebecca,
Ivory Tower.
You're right to say that. It's just you're right to say that about public screenings, but the way you said it, you're right to say that. Like,
it was pretty funny. But yeah, I liked Wicked. What can I say? I went in with zero expectations. And
Tony, did you see Sinners?
No, not yet. That's on our list.
That's technically a musical.
hey man, yeah,
Is
you
it
got
really?
two black friends, man. You got to see it, bro. That's,
Okay, all right.
Hey,
I'll watch that this week.
what'd you do for Juneteenth?
Man, that was like
Where were you on
3 months
Juneteenth,
ago.
Tony?
Oh, you know what? We had the day off. I smoked some meat.
Yeah, I know.
You're welcome.
Exactly. I was celebrating with traditional, smoked meat.
Tradition.
Okay.
Tony, since we're heading down the musical road,
I'm just teasing.
might I introduce you to the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I tried to watch that twice. I couldn't get through it.
Okay, then might I introduce you to the Blues Brothers then?
Might I introduce
I'll add that to the
Might
list.
I introduce you to Reefer Madness?
Yes.
I'll add that to the list. Let's see. And then comic books. I did a fair amount of comic book reading on my vacation last week. Paper Girls.
Yes.
Brian
great.
Campbell.
Yeah.
You just started that?
Yes,
I read the whole thing. I read the whole
It's
thing.
It's so good.
It was great. Absolutely fantastic.
And that TV series they tried real hard.
They
and
did.
It
I-
just
Yeah.
didn't take. But it
I
was
never
liked
got
the
into
TV.
it.
I
Yeah, it
liked
was
the
good.
TV series. That's what made me go, okay, I'm going to read these now. And so
Okay.
I liked that quite a bit. Caught up on all the absolute all-in stuff that's on DC Extended Universe app. And man,
Where are they in Absolute Superman?
so yeah, that was what I was going to say. Absolute Superman is firing on all cylinders. We're getting into the Brainiac stuff.
Got it.
And
Creepiest
it's
Brainiac you've ever seen.
Big time. So I wish they'd catch up.
Sorry,
there.
second creepiest. I'm sorry, because there's
What's
the Brainiac
creepier?
in Superman 3.
Oh,
The Brainiac, I just seen the Brainiac in Superman Unbound where he's got like tentacles or something.
Mm-hmm.
And and then there's the Brainiac, the one that like loses his mind because like he's had that little pet monkey and the monkey been
That was
dead.
Harley
that
Quinn.
was Harley Quinn. Yeah.
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 No, the Brainiac that they do for Absolute, I mean, they've gone almost a direct horror route for that. And he is literally the creepiest Brainiac in comics.
And they explain why he is that way, and it was good. Yeah, so highly recommend all the Absolute stuff. Absolute Green Lantern, Absolute Flash, Absolute Superman. Caught up on Absolute Wonder Woman. That is also doing really good stuff. And then they need to add Absolute Batman. Was there a break? Did they take a month off? Because I swear it's a month behind.
There's been a break, but they're doing Absolute. There's also Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Yep, I've been reading those.
And I've heard that they're doing a Green Arrow series.
Oh,
cool. So yeah, good stuff.
All right. Next, Jay.
Yeah, mine's pretty quick. Honestly, it's the busy time of year for comedy on ships, so it's I've just been on ships a lot. I did watch K-pop Demon Hunters. That was like I watched it 3 times. I absolutely love this. The soundtrack. I mean, first time I watched it, I ain't even gonna hold you. Cause I'm in that healing stage right now, bro. Like I was actually like crying. I actually I wept. There was one song. It's like something about feeling not enough. I can't remember, but like it's a good song. It's a very good song, and so I really enjoyed that. I rewatched The Predator, the animated Predator series.
Killers.
Yeah, I really enjoyed
really
it because
good.
I was a little tired, and when I saw it I still enjoyed it, but I just wanted to watch it again because I love that story. I love the animation, and I didn't. I was actually looking for. They talked about putting Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny Glover's character in that. Is that confirmed?
Not
Yeah.
till
Yeah,
the
they
very,
did at
very
the end, yeah.
So
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
When they show the people in the
credits.
cryopods,
Right, and that was the thing. Yeah, I had to turn it off because I had to go do a show. But like it, the first time I saw it, I missed it. The second time, I didn't get to that part. But I just want to see that again. And then I have been reading a lot, and one of my favorites that been reading is Dilla Time. One of my favorite. If y'all know hip hop music, I love hip hop music. If you listen to lo-fi beats, Jay Dilla from Detroit, God rest his soul. Dilla and Nujabes are like the architects of what is now known as lo-fi music. And he used to produce for, Slum Village. I mean, this is a guy who without him, we don't get a Kanye. We don't get a lot of great production. This man produced for Tribe Called Quest, Busta Rhymes. I mean, if you look up Jay Dilla, for those who are not familiar with Jay Dilla, if you've ever heard a hand clap in a hip hop beat, that's because of him. Like the way this man samples music is so different, and he did it in a very unique way. So I'm in my 40s, and I've been producing hip hop music since I was 16, and this is like, for me, this is a great book that I've just really enjoyed, and I enjoyed Bill Burr's newest special, The Drop Dead Years. I really that one really resonated with me. I really liked it because we all know, if we watch a Bill Burr special, he's gonna have an opinion. He's gonna have a complaint. He's gonna dig himself a hole. He's gonna have an unpopular opinion. He's gonna dig himself a hole, and then you literally watch him dig himself out of it. It's fascinating to see, and he's always this angry guy. But this special, it starts off. Has anyone seen it yet?
What's it on?
Yeah.
Where can I watch it?
It's on Hulu. He went in a different route. He didn't go on Netflix this time. And I think this is actually better for him to go on Hulu for this one because he starts it off in a way where he's being interviewed on the street. And Carrie, where I'm going with this. He's got that tough Boston perspective. And he starts off in the most humble, almost borderline somber way. He's like, why, he's like, he wants to be seen this way, and like how comedians perceive a room, how when we walk into a room, how we perceive it. And it's such a great way. And he starts talking about being a parent. And then, obviously he goes on some great stuff and politically for a little bit. Mark Maron's new special.
Good. Very good.
I want to check that out too.
And I think it's the right time. We're getting a lot of good comedy right now. I do want to take this time out to plug a good friend of mine, Sidney Castillo. Look up Sidney Castillo. He's a great LA comic. I've had a chance to work with him very early in my career, and he dropped a new special. Also, look out for my buddy Mateen Stewart. Mateen Stewart I just typed in the chat GPT one day, and I was like, what are the best new comedy specials out right now? And Mateen's is actually one of the ones that's getting a lot of traction, so go check him out. And then go check out my guy Nate Jackson. Super funny. If he does a great Nate Jackson is a master at crowd work. He does if you go to his YouTube accounts, he literally got a Netflix special just by building his own buzz. He started out with nothing. I did a comedy festival with him back in 2016. He shows up in a Chrysler that's wrapped in his logo. It says Nate Jackson. Like, this dude believed in himself from the get-go, and I'm super proud of this dude because he bought him. He took that money that he made. He was in the little documentary about The Rock, or the little biopic of The Rock, the comedy show. Yeah, he played one of The Rock's friends, or his dad's friends in the show.
Oh, okay.
And so, but he took all that money, invested in. He's from Tacoma, Washington. Bought his own comedy club, Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club, and he does every month. He does a 1 hour crowd work special, and they just blew up all through 2024 and 2025, and he finally got himself a Netflix special. So bottom line, Bill Burr, Sidney Castillo, Mark Maron, Mateen Stewart, and my boy Nate Jackson. Make sure you go check those people out.
Did I ever tell you, Jay, about the time that Bill Burr changed my behavior? We were interviewing him on the show, and somehow I don't remember how it came up, but I said that I prefer the self-checkout at the grocery store.
Oh, here we go.
And he's like,
here comes his opinion.
What are you doing? What are you doing? These people, they work hard. Go to the cashier. They're being replaced by automation. And he did a whole shtick. Turned the mic off. He's getting ready to leave, and he turned around. We're not on the air. I'm serious about that. And and he went off again for another 5 minutes about why I should be using the cashier and not the self-checkout. And I changed my behavior after that.
That means he likes you. Oh. I will say that I've never met the man personally, but his father-in-law was my former manager, and that. Okay. If he sticks around like that means he likes you. So I just think Bill Burr's in his bag, and right now, personally, comedy's shifting again, and it's fun. Yep. It's actually our Uncle Mark Maron has stepped out to put all these grifters in on blast.
And I applaud him for that.
Yes, it's getting really, really good. It's getting really good again.
And Jim Jeffries' new special is good too.
Yeah, that was actually I saw a couple clips. I haven't had a chance to check that one out, but and then Bamford. I'm sorry. Yes. Last thing, Bamford's new book. Maria Bamford, arguably one of the best comedians ever. I'm sorry, like if when it all goes down, Bamford is in the top 10.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, all time.
Yeah.
And she's got a book called Sure I'll Join Your Cult. Check that one out. It's great. And if you I'm starting to become like the Tony does games, I'm definitely the comedy nerd over here, and it's been really fun.
Sure.
Yeah. Yep. Gary Goldman's book Misfit is another great one. So there.
Oh, he's got one out. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got a book out that came out called Misfit, and that's.
I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, the goal. Give up.
The goal.
No, he's been around for a long time.
Nice guy too.
Yeah, Robert.
Okay, I'm going to apologize in advance because I'm going to fly through a couple of things here. First off, N.K. Jemisin, not reading it. Why? Because I'm reading this. And I'm loving it. And I'm getting reintroduced to some characters from other series. Yeah. Oh, are you liking that?
I just got it, and I'm going to start it today. So when you said N.K. Jemisin, like literally, buddy. It's a brand new book.
Awesome. That trilogy is good. I hope that you enjoy it. If you need to talk about things in it, let me know. But as I said, I'm enjoying this because I'm getting to see characters from different series and different parts of Star Trek that I would have never expected to see. Also, they referenced something that I can't remember if it was Carrie or Rebecca who mentioned it, that comes up in Star Trek Nemesis as to why are there cars? They do have vehicles with wheels in the 24th century still. Cisco's family does not have one, but they are around New Orleans at this time. Also because New Orleans is still kind of a little bit retro in some regards compared to the rest of what's left of America. Book that I picked up last night, started reading today, and I'm halfway through. Big Jim and the White Boy. By
I saw this
David
in
F.
Alaska.
Walker
Oh yeah, you told me
and
to pick
Marcus
that up.
Kwame Anderson. So this is a retelling, as you could possibly guess, of Huck Finn from Jim's perspective, but it's told in a very different tone and voice than James by Percival Elliott was told.
So without the N-word.
Oh, no. Actually, good point. So Walker makes a point in the foreword that in the original Huckleberry Finn, it's a word count of approximately 109,000 words, and that word appears 215 times
It's a lot.
in that book.
Wow.
That's more than most rap albums, okay?
I was gonna say that's more than a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah. That's
But the thing is, he was not sure. He's like, I don't like this word, but I don't think you can tell this story by taking this word out and have it still reflect how the opinions of people were about blacks in this time without using it. So he uses it, but he does cross it out every time he uses it. So it's in the story, but he's like, it's only here because I have to have it here. But this is, it's 276 pages. I'm about 113, 114 pages in now. And it is graphic novel, so you do get Marcus Kwame Anderson's artwork in here. And it talks about, Jim there's similarities. Jim is not as dull seeming as he seems in the Twain book. And both Elliot and Walker give him agency and show him as an intelligent person who understands sometimes you've got to code switch to not get killed, basically. But
this sounds familiar.
I cannot recommend this enough. And like I said, I'm only halfway through it, but it is fantastic. I've been a fan of Walker's for years, like his stuff that he did. I think I first noticed him on Luke Cage for Marvel. Around the time of the TV series was out, he was writing that, and Power Man and Iron Fist also for Marvel. But fantastic book. Pick it up at your library or bookseller. Fast run through the comics. Action Comics. 1089. Superboy meets another older DC hero, Captain Comet, who's kind of putting him through trial by fire with a couple of things, and turns out to be Clark's history teacher at the same time, but is kind of watching and testing Clark, trying to make sure that he's actually what he seems, and not going to just turn around and turn into Brightburn by the end of it. Trinity, Daughter of Wonder Woman, number 3, introducing Steve Trevor, or Steve meets Trinity, and interesting conversations between the two of them.
Wait,
he has no idea. He has no idea who she is.
But
and she doesn't tell him.
And he died. Is this part of the Tom King run?
Yes.
But he died.
Comic books.
Time travel.
It sounds like I'm asking a whole lot of questions.
Time travel.
Yeah.
Time travel. I'm leaving it at that.
I mean, come on.
Giant Size X-Men number 2 again. I think they misnumbered this one because this one should be 3 if I'm not mistaken. Miss Marvel calls on the X-Men for help with Legion. This wraps up the series if I'm not mistaken, and it was fun. Fantastic Four 2, the current run by Ryan North. The Fantastic Four, situated in different points in time, have to fight each other and get back to fight Doom. And Doom is, and all I can say is Doom is, and you find out why Doom causes them so much problems, and what the Fantastic Four never learns from this. And I'm like, oh, that's a thing. Well done. Wolverine 9, bringing back Gabby Kinney, Scout, sisterly bonding. I can leave it at that one.
Oh, okay.
Jed McKay's X-Men number 20. Scott and I cannot remember the officer's name that keeps giving him problems, but
Officer
they
Dick.
basically brawl it out in the middle of a diner in Alaska.
Oh.
And it's it's just punch for punch. Scott's not pulling punches, but he's also getting worked over by this guy too. Superman, the Kryptonite Conundrum, Kryptonite Spectrum, introducing new types of kryptonite.
Oh.
I'm not sure how I feel about this book. As a Superman fan, it's Superman, so I'm like, okay, good. They have introduced in this one 4 new types of kryptonite, and they're testing out how do you test kryptonite? You expose Superman to it.
It's the
What could
only way.
possibly go wrong there?
So many things.
And lastly, but not least, Lower Decks 10, Tendy's, the resolution of Tendy's problems with the Ferengi and the money that she owes, and how they're going to pay this back. This is a lot of fun. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, this one is not written by Ryan North, but still keeps the kind of light tone and the fun antics of the Lower Decks crew, along with some of the other characters around them. Fun read.
All right.
Oh, sorry, really quick. Sorry, I did remember this. Star Trek Insurrection should have been an episode, not a movie. Finished the last 2 Terminator movies, Genesis and Dark Fate. Genesis is still a floating piece of crap. Dark Fate I do enjoy, with Gabriel Luna, seen most recently as Tommy on Last of Us and as Ghost Rider on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dark Fate was a good movie, I thought.
Yeah, Dark Fate was fine. I was actually like, okay, this is good. But the 3 to get to that between 2 and this one, and Fringe Season 2, Star Trek Strange New Worlds, fantastic. Cannot wait to talk about it in the after party. And Alien Earth. Whoa, fantastic.
Yeah. We're going to get into those in the after party. I finished the first half of season 2 of Wednesday on Netflix. The return of Ladies' Man Uncle Fester. I'll just leave it there. Fred Armisen is doing a great job. No, the whole first half of this season has just been terrific. A lot of action, a lot of. Although Luis Guzman seems to have dialed back his character, his Gomez, a little bit. It seems to me. I could be wrong. It seems to me
Maybe
he's
he's
dialed it back a
tired.
little. Maybe that's how I feel. It's like he's tired. Maybe anyway.
I mean, maybe they're going through things in the marriage, man.
Yeah.
They also
Got a lot on
took
his plate.
7 years between seasons.
That's
He's
true, that's
aged quite a bit.
But very
And being- No, just being goth ages you, man.
but it's very Tim Burton this season. Very much Tim Burton. All over the place. Comic books. I'm really enjoying this new Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yes.
It's really, really good. This is Hickman, right? It's so good. It's frightening me how good this is. I want this a movie. Anyway, be reading it. It's just terrific. The latest iteration of Ultimate Spider-Man. It's a completely new setup. I think you have to read the new iteration of Ultimates to understand what's going on. So, but it's just incredible. I can't recommend it enough. And we are going to talk about Alien Earth coming up in the after party. Thank you all for being here. We're headed to the after party now, y'all. Thanks for supporting the show. Live long and prosper, bitches.